I'm Tom Wiley. I'm with the American Legion, the Department of New Hampshire. I'm a vice commander, one of the 4 vice commanders. I'm also the District 6 junior vice commander. And Post 22, Guy Kerrigan, over in Lebanon, New Hampshire, post number 22, I am the chaplain over there. Folks, the reason I'm here today, representing the American Legion and our post, I'm honored to be able to give a speech today that the American Legion has written for the Memorial Day coming up here shortly, where Lebanon will hold its annual Memorial Day parade on Monday, May 25th. And what is nice is that for those that can attend, it's a nice little parade, beautiful service. There are several floral tributes made throughout the process of the parade. And my main concern today is for those that, for some reason or another, they may be a shut-in, they may be invalid, physically challenged, or no transportation, or bad weather, ill health, that they might not be able to attend the parade and see the events or attend the service right after the parade. So I thought, wow, they're missing out on a really good speech that the American Legion has prepared for. So I would like to read that speech for those individuals who will not be able to make this event for Memorial Day this year. And it starts out, they each have their stories to tell. The crosses at Normandy, the markers at Punch Bowl, the tombs at Arlington, the fallen heroes who rest in places unknown. From our founding revolution to today's global war on terrorism, nearly 1 million men and women in the armed forces have sacrificed their lives while defending America in time of war. 70 years ago, America was still celebrating their great victory in the European theater, a triumph that came at an enormous price. But that celebration was tempered with the determination and sacrifice that still lay ahead, as Americans and their allies were engaging the Japanese in ferocious fighting in the Pacific island of Okinawa. One such American was Dale M. Hansen, a 19-year-old from Wisner, Nebraska. And I hope I got that right. It could be Wisner, but Wisner, Nebraska, at 5'9" and 141 pounds. Private Hansen was far from the biggest Marine in his reserve unit, but he fought like a giant. He landed on Okinawa with his unit on Easter 1945. At a critical stage of action on May 7th, Private Hansen crawled to an exposed position where he used a rocket launcher to destroy a strategically located enemy pillbox. After his weapon destroyed by enemy fire, he seized a rifle and continued a one-man assault and opened fire on 6 Japanese soldiers, killing 4 before his rifle jammed. He fought off the 2 remaining Japanese soldiers with the butt of his rifle and returned for cover, then advanced again with another weapon and some grenades. Private Hansen proceeded to destroy a strong mortar position and annihilate 8 more enemy soldiers. For his action on May 7th, his parents would later receive his Medal of Honor. For while Private Hansen survived the heroic actions that earned him the Medal of Honor, he survived that and the enduring respect and gratitude of American people, he was killed by a Japanese sniper just 4 days after his amazing display of combat valor. Private Hansen, like so many other defenders of freedom, is forever young. Brittany Gordon lived a life of service. In the Tampa Bay Times, her mother, Brenda, recalled a letter that her little girl wrote to the Tooth Fairy. Dear Tooth Fairy, would you please leave the tooth under the bed and I will return it the next night? P.S. I want to take it to my school and share it with my friends. That just speaks volumes to who she was, her mother said. At 24 Army specialist, Brittany was among a group that was delivering furniture to an intelligence office in eastern Afghanistan on October 13, 2012. She lost her life when a terrorist detonated a suicide vest. Brittany was a shining light. her cousin remembered. Like Private Hanson, Specialist Brittany Gordon is forever young. The numbers of our fallen heroes are not just statistics. They're real people with real families who live in real communities. We can best honor their sacrifice by remembering their families who have lost so much. Long after the battlefield guns have been silenced and the bombs stop exploding, the children of our fallen warriors will still be missing a parent. Spouses will be without their life partners. Parents will continue to grieve for their heroic sons and daughters that died way too early. We need to be there for them, not just as members of the American Legion family, but as American citizens. Nobody can replace these fallen heroes, especially in the eyes of the families. But we can offer shoulders to cry on, assistance with educational expenses, and assurance that their loved one's sacrifice will not be forgotten. Americans must remember that freedom isn't free. In fact, it's only possible because our fallen heroes have paid its high price. A price paid, which enables us to have ceremonies and observances like this in towns across this great country on Memorial Day. While exceptional valor and sacrifice has occurred in all the America's wars, we do not always honor our fallen with a day dedicated in their honor. In fact, the first Memorial Day was not called Memorial Day. It is believed to have been celebrated with a parade of freed slaves and Union soldiers marching through Charleston, South Carolina in 1865. Waterloo, New York is considered the official birthplace of Memorial Day because it was observed there on May 5th, 1866. General John Murray and General John A. Logan called on all communities to honor the war dead every year. Logan had been impressed with how the South had honored the fallen Confederate soldiers for years. In 1868, Logan, the head of a prominent veterans group, the Grand Army of the Republic, issued a proclamation that Decoration Day be observed nationwide. The date chosen was May 30th, specifically because it is not the anniversary of a battle. Still, some communities did not want to honor Decoration Day because of lingering resentments from the Civil War. The alternative name Memorial Day wasn't commonly used until after World War II. Federal law recognized the holiday as Memorial Day in 1967. As the official beginning of summer, let us never lose focus of what Memorial Day means. It's not about the beaches, picnics, and auto races. It's a day to remember. It is a day for us to remember the promise President Lincoln made to care for him who shall have borne the battle and for his widow and his orphan. Remembering our fallen once a year is not enough. The widows, widowers, fathers, mothers, brothers, sisters, and children remember every day. The empty seat at the dinner table, the smaller gathering on Thanksgiving, and the voice of a loved one heard only as a distant memory in one's mind are constant reminders that they are gone. The American Legion has always shown great pride in our nation's fallen heroes and unwavering support to those that America sends in harm's way. On the back of every American Legion membership card is the preamble to our organization's constitution. It pledges, in part, to preserve the memories and incidents of our associations in the great wars. Today is another opportunity to give thanks. We owe it to the heroes that died and the loved ones left behind to make sure their sacrifices are remembered and that their service to this nation always be honored. Real people, real stories. May God bless them all. Thank you.
Commander of Post 22, and Mr. Wiley gave me a call today and thought we would get together and give a little information. That was great, Tom, and I always look forward to Memorial Day and people gathering, watching the parade, and saluting the flag as it goes by. It's a great time-honored tradition. I'd like to say a couple things about our organization today. We're located in Lebanon, New Hampshire. We have our meetings on the first Thursday of every month, and everybody that is a member can show up at 7 o'clock. And we do have dates, so if you're looking to join the Legion and you're not quite sure, well, give us a call at 448-3429. That's 448-3429, and somebody at the Legion will give you the dates that you have to have been in service to be a member of the Legion. This Friday and Saturday, in April 25th and 26th, we have the USO show that's taking place at 7 o'clock. We serve a meal from 5 to 6:30, and then the show starts Friday night at 7 and again at Saturday night at 7. Every Friday, we have the Bar and Grill down at the Legion, and we're located on 189 Mechanic Street in Lebanon. So again, if you're a member, stop down. In June of this year is our annual convention. June 25, 26, and 27 will be in Manchester. And we go down there. That's our annual convention where we elect officers for the state. Mr. Wiley is a deputy vice commander, and he'll be running again for election this year. We are a member of District 6, and right now we have applications for scholarships for high school seniors, and we also have applications for girls and boys state. Now, anybody that's interested in that should see their guidance counselor at the high school, and we do have applications down at the center, but we also have applications, again, in your guidance office. So if you're interested in boys state or girls state, please see your guidance counselor. And we also have scholarships. They may be located in the guidance office, but again, if you want a scholarship to go on to college, or you're currently in college and you need another scholarship or you want to pursue, please contact your guidance person. Again, Post 22, I'm the newly elected commander, and we'll be coming on this show from time to time, and we'll be bringing other members with us. And each time we come on, we're going to give you a little bit of rundown of what's coming on at the Post, what community events are occurring. We do have a baseball team, and I want to put a plug in for the American Legion baseball team. It's a great organization, and just to let you know, if you are a high school baseball player, we really want you to call the Legion and come down. We provide food, we provide uniforms, we provide the transportation. What we really want you to focus and concentrate on playing baseball. And we've been doing this for a long time. We just had a dinner to raise money. We have a golf tournament coming up in May. So our baseball teams both finished first place last year, the juniors and the senior division. So that's another plug for the baseball, the community, and all you young men out there that would like to play baseball. Okay, and we also have an honor guard that we sponsor from the Legion, and we'll do the parades, we do funerals, we do all special occasions that if there is somebody that's involved in your family, has been involved in the military, we do have an honor guard, and there's many events that we can go to, not just funerals of the departed loved ones. So again, give the Legion a call, 448-3429, and we'll answer any other questions you have. This has been a great opportunity for us, and again, you'll see us in the future. Thank you.